translations. That is to say, if there are conflicts between UI translation and Huawei glossary v6.4 for one term, please do follow UI translations strictly instead of the Huawei glossary, okay? If there is spelling error or the translation is wrong, please raise a query to us so that we can check with the client and forward the best translation to you on time. Please do not correct the translation, the UI translation by yourself. We have to get the approval of the client. You can find the key term feedback template in the materials that I sent you later after the meeting. If you have a preferential translation for the UI string, please do not use it directly without confirmation, since the products have been on releasing. Then how to do expand check, then I'll show you my screen and show how to do it. Okay. We can choose, oh, wait a minute. We can choose project first and push new. Then we can load the files here. Okay, please make sure that the files we crossed is that the Trader Studio file and the ongoing translation. Then we will load the UI translation as well. The UI TXT is extracted from the Excel file. Then we load them into the titles. Please make sure that the type, the TXT has been shown in this way. We cross this and uncross this, and we can choose key terms. Yeah, okay. Before we enter the final check, we also need to upload the checklist manager. Right here. Just push the right button and push add. Okay. Then we can find the glossary and also the string variable checklist for it. Then it has been added into the checklist, personal checklists. Then we go back to QA. That is, we can choose German and string variables. And then I can suggest that we can choose the exclude IC segments. Last but not least, we have to make sure that the items of basic of the untranslated segments and the inconsistency in source target and target same as source have been crossed. And the contents, we should cross all the contents of tag mismatch, numeric mismatch, unpaired codes, and other things, all of them. Okay, that is, we can check ongoing translation. Okay, they will show all the problems that may happen in this target. And after you have checked all these, you have to run the spelling check. Okay, how to run spelling check? You can push tools, spelling check dictionaries, and there are all languages that expand support for the spelling check. If there are not the languages you have worked for, please just open the file in the Trados. In Trados, we can push the review. Okay, review. There are spelling checking here. Okay. And also verify here. Then we can see all the tests about the tag verifier and any other things you can check. Okay, but we hope that if you have finished the spelling check, we can have a screenshot of it, and then we will enclose it in the deliverable checklist. Then, okay, after all these have been loaded into the checklist, we have to export QA results. To spare time, I have run the expense report before. Then we can see that all the items we have loaded into the checklist have been showing here. That is a basic untranslated segments, content, tag mismatch, numeric mismatch, and camel case mismatch. Key term glossaries, that is, the text is extracted from UI strings. Checklist, that is glossary V6.4. It's a string variables and the German checklist. Okay, let me introduce some apparent mistakes that happened usually. That is the inconsistency in targets. That apparently one sentence have different translations, so we should check if the target, which one is right, which one is wrong. So after you checked the problems and you can mark FP, or just if this is not right, we can correct in the Trados, and after you fixed it, you can mark fixed, so that you can distinguish between the. Okay. Oh, there might be inconsistencies in source. That is, the first kind is that the font or the format of the source is different from each other, so we can ignore it. You can check it if the target is right. And the other thing is that the meaning of the first sentence is the same, almost the same with the second meaning of the source, but so they have the same target. One is preferential, one is the source we know before. They have the same meaning. That is the next one, the repeated words. Okay, we can find that these words are repeated twice. This time we have to check it if it is right, or any other we can also mark the FP. Okay, that is camel case mismatch. That is VAT in source, but not all the targets are in uppercase. So we have to choose it and pay much attention. About the tag mismatch, okay, we can see that I can take this for example. Okay, we can push the view button and show the text. That is the tag mark, tag text, and the functional, the full tag text. That is that it will show the function of the tag, and also the tag ID. But I suggest that we can opens full tag text that it shows the function of the tag, we must to make sure that the target has been copied the tag correctly. Please make sure that the tag have keep inconsistent with the text in source. Okay, that is a key term mismatch. That is very important, that no matter the UI strings in what ways or not catering to your language habit, we have to just follow the UI translation. It is of high priorities. Yeah, okay. This one, and missing punctuation. Okay, you can find that it will be reported in the expenditure report. Okay, there is no punctuation in the target, so we have to fix it in the target in titles file. Okay, that is so Huawei is missing in the target sentence. That is because the source is wrong, so we take this example away. But in this one, Huawei isn't showing in the target. We have to make sure that Huawei is exactly in the target, then rather than just reflecting in the target in the meaning. Okay, if we have Huawei ID in source, there must be Huawei ID in the target. Okay, common word is just to check if the connection, the translation of connection catering to your language habits. And also the DPO, please have to check this kind of things have followed the glossaries. Okay, extra punctuations. There might sometimes that it be FP since there are right angle brackets here, so it marks FP. Please pay much attention to the translation of the place name. Okay, target same as source. That is the URL. We mainly do not translate it. We have to keep them same as source. Okay, let's continue this one. That is the layout of the right expenditure report. The checkpoints needs to be stressed in expenditure. We have laid out it here, so you can check the list. The key term mismatch. Yeah, just like I showed you before, the key term must follow UI translation strictly. And please pay much attention to the app names, button names, feature names, and menu-related items. It have to follow the glossaries, that is V6.4 strictly. On translated segments, there might some situations that you get to ensure or just confirm the items you have translated, so it shows untranslated. It might be FP, but we have to avoid this situation. Okay, inconsistency in source, inconsistency in target. At this time, you have to check the targets. Target same as source. Okay, numeric mismatch. Okay. Tag mismatch. And that is what I want to stress, that please help to choose the button of full tag text so that you can distinguish the functions of each tag so that you can better follow it. Please make sure that every punctuation should be out of the tag instead of included in the tag. Okay, that is, we should leave the right angle bracket outside of the tag. Okay. Okay, I have stressed this button here. You can finally choose the URL mismatch or URL mismatch to be fixed. We should follow the source here. Unpaired codes. The codes are not paired, needs to be checked and fixed. Double blank, it needs to be fixed. Repeated words, it needs to be fixed and checked. Camel case mismatch. Okay, this have speed before. The target must be consistent with the source or lowercase. Oh, okay. Huawei here should follow the source instead of all in uppercase. We should follow the source here. Huawei is missing the target sentence. For many times, we have received the translations that the misspelling of Huawei, the client can't tolerate it. So we have to pay much attention to the translation of Huawei. Okay. This situation should be prohibited. String variables and extra punctuations, we have to stress that. Okay, not extra punctuations or missing punctuations. Okay, this place missing punctuations. This punctuation should be out of the tag mismatch. Okay, string variables. Oh, I want to stress that please ignore all questions about adding escape character. That is no need to add dash before the quotation. Okay. Spelling check I have shown you before, and we have provided the spelling check tool for each languages, and they have been enclosed in the materials I will send you later. Please help to provide the screenshots of the spelling check. This is from the Expand. This is from the Trader Studio. We will appreciate it if you have provided with your deliverables. For company name, please do not translate it. That is, this way, Huawei Device Cooperative Limited Corporation, that we have to translate this Huawei Device Cooperative Limitation instead of add anything such as Shenzhen and any other things. Okay. For escape character, I have stressed before, we do not need dash, add a dash before the quotation. Okay, about CM and 100% match. For these items that unlocked per the CM and 1% items, please review it. Since we have contended it in WWC, please just correct or just optimize it in the target. For these locked ones, please do not unlock them. And we haven't included in the WWC. Please do not make any changes to them. For the updated reference materials for multilingual, we have updated it to glossary v6.4 and the expand version. Please click here and get the right version. That is the 3.8 version. Export expand report, that is target language export, that is, for example, Chinese expand, that is. The final report should contain all the checkpoints, that is the that contains a key term glossaries, a checklist. The basic should include all the items. Okay, last but not least is the deliverables. We have to receive the bilingual file, the expenditure report, and the spelling check screenshot, and the linguistic query, if any. And we have formed a deliverable checklist format so that you can deliver the deliverable Excel file to us along with this one, so that you can check if you have finished all the steps of the translation. And for the QA report and quality comments, job information and column A to I in the QA template need to be filled in. Okay, we have to fill in the words in sample, the total words, and overall evaluation, overall comments about it, and also the task owner, the QA author. The QA author, you have to you cannot fill in, but any other things should be filled in detail. Okay, source, target. Okay, that's all. Okay, I will share with you the materials files that we have updated later. Yes, I have seen the text in item that if you find translations, reference files, just translate it directly according to your language habits.
Okay, I guess Marsha was answering a question now. Can you please answer it again, Marsha, for everyone?
Yes, dear. If you could not find the UI translation in the reference file, please just raise a query and then translate the UI translation according to your language habits. Could you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I guess everyone heard you and heard the answer. I can see that there are some other questions from Kaja. Yes, the information will be sent offline to everyone after we finish. The recording will be sent to everyone as well as the PPT.
Yeah.
And for the Georgian spell checker, is it available in Xbench?
We have listed all the languages in which tool it supports spelling check. Maybe Georgia can support spelling check in Trados, in Expand, or in Doc. Oh dear, we have write a summary of the instructions in the HO. The instructions file in HO is just the summary of everything. How to use Stratos, how to load files.
Answering your question, Alicia, I guess it's mandatory for everyone to send the commented Xbench as we deliver it to Huawei in our final delivery. So it's important to insert false positive or fixed in the Xbench report itself.
Yeah.
And I also want to stress on the point of delivering the bilingual files instead of the return package, because we extract the return package every time we save it. But think of the amount of languages we handle as a team. So it's a bit helpful from you to send the bilingual files instead of sending the return package. I guess you can use other spell check software in case you cannot find your language in spell checker in Xbench, and you need to include your delivery, the name of the software, and the screenshot of the final results.
Yes, we needed the first version of Xbench report instead of the one exported after all issues are fixed.
As for your question, Amir, it's